Right, this is my part 4 of my everything you need to know about buy to let. I've got my mug of tea handy. I've been on Rightmove in my local town and I had a look to see, if I had the deposit, what would I buy or what would I try and buy, and how much money could I make. And you're free. If anybody is going to watch these videos, by all means, go on Rightmove and you can have a look at this house. This is not financial advice. I'm not recommending you doing this. Buy to let is not for everybody. You need to have nerves of steel and you need to have a bit of common sense. Do you know what I mean? But I've been on Rightmove. Dog Rose Drive, Bourne. That's what we're looking at. Dog Rose Drive, Bourne. So this is a detached. This is a 3-bedroom detached property in Bourne, and we've got on there at the minute. We've got offers in excess of 215 grand. Right now, on my calculations. We might have to just alter them a bit, but yeah, so 215 grand. Now I reckon you would rent that property for 1,200 quid. I've been on Rightmove again, and there's this property here, Stevenson's Way, which is a 3-bed detached in Bourne, and they've got that on for one thing. Hang on, we've lost it. Hang on. Sorry, the internet's a bit slow. Yeah, that's a better picture. So we've got that on. They've got that on for 1,250 per month. So what I'm saying is that the property I showed you earlier, we're sort of thinking that we'd get that similar sort of rent. I reckon 1,200 quid. Right. Now, if we look at the mortgages, I'm just doing this. This is not the mortgage I would recommend, but it is a cheap mortgage. Now, the mortgage works are doing a 2-year fixed loan, loan to value 75%, and then a 3% fee at 299%. Right, and that is now that looks a real cheap deal. And I've been on to a mortgage. What's the word? Like a chartered accountant site. Burgess Hodgson, and they've got a mortgage calculator. So what we can do is we can put the figures in there. I've got to just change these figures just slightly. So say the purchase price is 215,000. 215,000. And what we're going to say, that we'd put down, I know it sounds a lot, but we'd put down a £65,000 deposit. That's what we're looking at, 65k. So we're putting down 65k and we're borrowing 150k. Now, I know that's a lot. I know that sounds a lot, doesn't it? I know that sounds a lot. Stumping up 65k, but it does sort of work quite well. So the payments on the calculator at 2.99%, we've got a payment of 373 quid. 373 quid. That's an interest only mortgage for 150 grand with I think the fee on it is 4,500. So it's a fair old fee, but it is a cheap rate, 373. So on my calculations, right, a rent of 1,200 quid a month minus your 373, right, minus I'm going letting agent fee of about £125 a month. That's giving you a profit on that house of £700 a month, right? Now, obviously, you've got to pay tax on that, but that's not bad, is it? Well, when you look at that, like £700 a month, if you had 65,000 quid in the bank, that works out to about 10% yield, doesn't it? So if you had £65,000 in the bank and you were getting 10%, you'd be getting £6,500. On this buy to let, you'd be getting if you invested your 65 grand into this house, you'd be getting getting £7,000. You'd be getting more than that, wouldn't you? You'd be getting you'd be getting 8,400 a year. 8,400 a year, but obviously you've got to pay tax on it. But it don't look too bad. Now, going back to the house, right? We're not trying the way that buy to let works, or the way that buy to let makes money, is not the monthly rent, it's capital appreciation, right? So what I'm saying is, this, you've bought this house at 215,000, and the idea would be, you would say to yourself, how much would that house be in 10 years time? And I reckon in 10 years time, you've got to be getting 300 grand for that house, haven't you? Decent sort of house, 300 grand. So, you know, you'd have made 85 grand, which ain't bad, plus your 700 a month. So that's just my short video. Like I said, this is not financial advice, but this is the sort of figures that you could make if you did a buy to let. Okay, that's all I'm doing for now. Cheers, bye.